So thank you guys for joining. So for those of you guys in the Discord, there in the events chat right above is the link for the notes that we'll be going through. I'll be adding to them as we go. But I'll take it off, and we're going to start with just the state of the game. So as you all know, or most of you should know, we are currently at 317.2. It's live. The biggest thing about this patch is the server cap. So we're now seeing servers with over 100 players, which is just amazing. So you're actually going to these locations and running into other players. Obviously, eventually we want to have no server caps, but we're getting there, baby steps. This is a lot of fun during some of the events that we've seen, and we've seen a lot of communities come together and do 100 plus events, which are really cool. It does scale based upon the dynamic event. For example, Siege of Orison, one of the new events that was added in point 2, they scale it down to about 70, 75 players. So yeah, that's really nice. The other things that we've gotten a lot of colonial outposts, the reclaimer settlements, the AI dropships work like 30% of the time, but when it does work, it's actually really cool to see a cutty back fly in and NPCs roll out and you got to kill them. So we're really getting to, you're seeing all these little things added, which is making this game more polished. But yeah, the other big thing was Siege of Orison. So Siege of Orison is the new dynamic event that was added. It's a fully FPS event on Orison. Technically, there is like a ship transportation part of it. But it's been a lot of fun. The only downside it is Orison, so if you don't have a powerhouse GPU, you are going to be struggling a bit on the FPS. We do suggest disabling your clouds while doing the event.
Disable your screen.
Yeah, just turn it all off. Just fly blind. The other nice thing is it's been fun to invite people. So whenever you guys are playing that event, make sure you guys use in-game comms. And if you see a player not part of your party, just reach out and be like, hey, you want to hop on and join us during Discord? I have learned that a lot of players just don't have microphones, and that's why they don't join Discord. They're always welcome to just join and not use their mic and just listen to us banter. But also people have cell phones. Cell phones have microphones, so that's always a reminder. But which is kind of the benefit of why they can use Discord over in game, because you can't really connect your phone mic to your computer without secondary steps. But yeah, that's all I've really got for state. Oh no, and then coming up, so we've got 317.2 or Y, whatever, which is the current test build that's in PTU. I'm hoping it'll go live either today or tomorrow, just because it seems pretty solid. It's just general bug fixes and stability, so fixing a lot of the issues we've seen with the elevators, as a lot of other random bugs that we've been seeing in this 0.2 patch. So
yeah, the elevators are hilarious. I'm spawning at Everest and I get out. And so the trick with the elevators in Everest, I think the bug is that 2 elevators come to the same spot and there's like an invisible wall so you can't actually get in. So you call the one elevator and then run to the other one, call that one, but then run back to the original one and then you can go in. And I swear I arrived the one time and there were 2 people standing there. They keep on pushing it, and they're running into it, they can't get in. And they look at me and I run to one side, run to the other side, and I run in. And then the door closes and they watch me go off. And they probably stood there wondering, how? Which is funny because those bugs like that are things we've kind of figured out and just used to as long-term players of the game. But for new players, I can understand the frustration and how weird it must be like to come across a bug which you just can't seem to solve. And then a lot of us just, we brush it off like, oh, it's just an elevator bug, and then we've gone with our day. Very frustrating experience for a lot of new players still. So if you do come across someone struggling or having trouble, don't be like me. Actually stop and help them. I'm sure they'll appreciate it.
Yeah, this is one of the biggest reasons why, like, new players, I tell them why Test Squadron is amazing, is because we're massive and we find answers to these weird bugs. Maybe we don't, but somebody reads it on Reddit and they're like, oh, this is the solution. So playing with people and you're like, oh, why can't I leave my seat? Why is my why are random things not working? And you can suffer through the bugs with someone else. Now, of course, there's some bugs that just suck, like the map. The map just sucks. There are ways to get it to work, but it still sucks. And this is kind of one of the big things that I always recommend new players to at least try to use the guide system, try it, or just join test, hop in voice chat, be like, hey, you guys mind helping me out? 9 times out of 10, as long as they're not hopping in the middle of like an event where we're in the middle of Jump Town or something, we'll try to help you out, or somebody will pop into another channel and we'll guide you through it. But yeah, I think that's a decent transition to Montoya. You want to give us a state of the squadron?
Damn, I gotta do these things live.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to State of the Squadron live. Thank you. Let's see. Well, I was away for 3 weeks. I forget how long it was, and it was a good break. It's been a while since I actually got away from anything. As most of you know, I moved from North Carolina to British Columbia, and then COVID hit. So I've actually not traveled at all. So got to go back to Tampa for the first time. That's where my family lives, and catch some sun, get a tan, and just get away from it all. I just like turned off, like not following any gaming, nothing at all. It was a nice relief. And so I come back now, and there's so much I've got to catch up on. But I'm getting back into it. New members joining test still going good. There's a fair amount of momentum we have for new members joining, which is not abided. It's interesting because it comes and goes usually with new patches. A lot of new people join, but there's been nothing spectacular or special with the most recent patch. But still, numbers are pretty good. It's largely a result of just Star Citizen becoming more popular and more accepted. As I've mentioned in previous videos, a lot of big YouTubers are out there putting out content, getting millions of views, and a lot of these people end up coming to Star Citizen. My most recent video was about TikTok. This is related. The Ship Showdown is now allowing you to make submissions on TikTok, and people on Spectrum are freaking out about it because China is spying on you. They know your location. Yeah, okay, fine. But the point is, TikTok itself as a platform is one of the fastest growing social media platforms there is out there. They reached 1 billion users within 4 years, which no other platform has done. So Star Citizen, RSI, or Spectrum, CIG is definitely making a right decision to want to be more inclusive of TikTok content. The point I'm raising also there is there's some TikTok creators which just have a huge amount of following, which is surprising because a lot of people just consider TikTok to be more of a kids platform. But interestingly enough, the 30 to 39-year-old demographic is now making up 20% of the TikTok user base and growing. So it's not something to sleep on. If any of you are into any kind of streaming, or you're trying to get a leg up on streaming or something, jumping onto a fast-growing platform and then redirecting users to whatever you're doing, be it Twitch or whatever, can be a useful tool. One of the users on TikTok, his name is Citizen Talk, put up a really pointless video of his character walking in the hospital limping and then using one of those walkers you have in Orison or whatever hospital he was in. And that video got 8 million views. Which is just unheard of. If you go to YouTube or Twitch, like, no one gets 8 million views on anything. A tweet, whatever you put out, you'll get maybe 1,000, 1,000. Let's say Morphologist, who does a lot of big videos on Star Citizen, he'll get 100,000, 200,000 views. But to get 8 million views on something like that is just insane. So it's definitely a platform which, a lot of people overlook, a lot of people don't like. But I think CIG is definitely making a good move in trying to be more active on that. And I'm also trying to take some steps to be more active on that and direct people to our org from that also. So if you haven't tried out TikTok, or if you're too worried about the Chinese government spying on you, don't bother. Those of you who are active military or reserve, don't do it. But otherwise, check out TikTok. There's a whole bunch of Star Citizen creators on there, myself included. And I like the short format. We click the button, speak in the camera for whatever topic it is for 15 seconds, 60 seconds. The format's good. So I'll be trying to do more of that too. As far as things happening in the org itself, it's going good. These town halls, obviously, I think are a great idea. Thank you very much, Chrome, for getting those going. We look to continue doing them and just get more people in here as we go. Also, I believe this is being recorded, right?
Yes.
Okay, so it's recording, and also we'll be post them up on our various social media. We're also looking to expand. Is this part of the notes? I don't want to jump ahead. You mentioned the stream team or anything on Twitch?
I didn't have it typed up in the notes, but you can mention it now, and I'll add it to the notes.
So early on in Test Squadron's creation, Twitch was kind of starting off also. So we had a Twitch team which had such characters as Bad News Baron, Captain Richard, Maya, and a whole bunch of no names no one's ever heard of before. And they end up doing very well for themselves. But our team itself, as a Twitch team, kind of just dissolved because everyone moved off in their own directions. But there's no reason why we can't have the team basically built up of just regular members in test who happen to stream on Twitch also. So it doesn't matter if you have 5, 10, 15 viewers or no viewers at all. You can still request to join the stream team on Twitch, which will put you up. And so when you're playing the game, instead of only streaming onto Discord, where only the people in Discord can see, if you want to stream on Twitch, let us know. We'll get you up on the stream team. And people who prefer just to watch on Twitch can do that itself, just to get more viewership out there for you. And obviously, anything that promotes test and encourages people to join test is great for all of us. More activity means more fun for everyone involved. And let me see what else has been happening. We have forums. Okay, this is funny. The testsquadron.com forums have like their own little test community, and they don't tend to come over to Discord. The guys in Discord don't tend to go to the forums, and we have important things happening on both. So if you don't visit the forums, go check it out and try engage if you can. If you are in the forums, well, you're not watching this, obviously, but there was a case just last week of a longtime member who's been with us since almost the very beginning, who was not aware that we even have events and doesn't use Discord. I know many of you on Discord even don't know this, but be aware of, pointing the right way, on Discord, at the top left-hand side, it says events. And I wish there's a way to make it glow or shine or pop out. Click that, because all our event coordinators who do a wonderful job to put these events together list their events there. So be sure to tell everyone about that. Be sure to post about it. Like this event we're having right now, I posted in general chat just so people know, because not many people know about that link there. And to me, it's very obvious because I see it every day, but for most people, it's not. So just let people know about that. And in closing, I don't have any closing remarks. So with that said, I want to thank my Patreon backers, and don't forget to like and subscribe. All right, thanks, Chrome. Take it away.
Yeah, thanks, Montoya. Yeah, so like he said, we're really trying to look into expanding kind of our social media outreach. So one of the big looks for that right now is going to be Twitch and stuff like that. So we'll be testing it out with some of our event coordinators. It all depends on whether or not their computers can handle it and stuff like that, but we'll see. So we're going to try it out. So like events like this are easy to stream because the amount of resources are minimal, but as we all know, Star Citizen is a bit of a hog, so we'll look into using that as well as looking into our other platforms. So branching out onto, like Montoya said, he's on TikTok, looking into our Instagram, Twitters, and whatnot as well. So definitely more outreach to reach our players base wherever you guys are, because that's been the argument that we've had in the past as well. Why would we go to Instagram? I'm not on Instagram. Well, some of you guys are, so it's trying to reach everybody where they are. Just like Montoya said, there's a whole different community of us that are on the forums. I personally don't know how forums work. I don't know if it was just something I missed, but
Zoomer.
yeah, something like that. So I use them every now and then just to reach out to people, but I'm horrible at responding and staying up to date with them. I come back and I'm like, there's like 500 new threads to read. It's the same thing. Spectrum doesn't make sense to me either, other than it's fun to read through the angry comments.
Yeah, too bad about Spectrum. I mean, we all started on Spectrum. It was the place to be, but as time's gone on, I mean, Knight Rider gets a lot of flack for all the moderating he does on there, but Knight Rider was actually a test squadron member. Great guy. And it is his responsibility to keep it clean over there, and he gets so much flack for the editing and deleting he does. But Spectrum is a rough place. All the complaints, all the negativity, everything gets just squashed into all the forums over there. And I don't know if any of you are active on Spectrum, but if you are active on Spectrum, look out for people who are joining tests or asking about orgs, because it's an area which I regretfully ignore. Well, I don't regret it, but I don't have time to go onto Spectrum. But almost every single person who joins Star Citizen does end up on Spectrum first. Yeah. So if you are active on Spectrum, by all means, reach out to people on there, let them know about test. If they have questions about the game, you can direct them to our Discord. We're happy to help them. But I don't want to completely just ignore that because of some negativity on it.
For sure. Let's see, moving on. So next up we got State of the Event Coordinator. So for those of you guys that might not know, event coordinators, they are the individuals part of tests that are active. So it's a role built around activity. So these are the ones that are running our events, they are planning them, and they're helping kind of move us forward. So the events that Montoya mentioned earlier that are up in that events section in Discord. So we have lots of reoccurring ones, and we also have ones that are just kind of off the cuff. Like this one right here is a monthly event. We missed it last month because I was lazy and traveling and whatnot, so it's on me. But yeah, so who are the event coordinators? So currently, I got them broken down by time zone. So in the European time zones, we've got Bonsai, Marksand, and Vahadar. And for Eastern Standard, we have myself and Traxus. For Central, we have Reload and Athi. Also, congratulations to Athi. She recently was promoted to staff. So,
Oh,
Congratulations.
well done.
yeah.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, I forgot that happened recently. And then on the Pacific side, we have Serato and Roblar. So we are still we're always looking for more event coordinators. So if helping out running events or just being active and kind of help planning these kind of things is something that you're interested in, reach out to Mark Sand or myself, and we'll vet you and see if it's something we can get to, because we really want to expand our grasp to all time zones too, especially to the European time zones. We don't want to, and especially if you live in the Asian territories, we want to get the Australian people up and running. But yeah, like always, the event coordinators have been doing a great job coordinating events, whether that's from our dynamic events, the big ones that we had over the past 2 weeks, or these small, or our regular ongoing events like the dogfighting that Mark Sand holds, or the hard flight that Vahadar and Bonsai run. So yeah, we've got all types of events from FPS. Oh, well, we don't do as many FPS as we used to. From combat to casual events like the SC and drinks I run on Wednesday nights, where we just pop in and do stupid stuff. We were playing with Gray Cats the other night and it derailed to chaos like always. So but yeah, our regular events that we have going on, so on a weekly basis, on Wednesdays we have SC and drinks. On Thursdays, Athi runs our Through Steel Thursdays, which is our mining event. And on Saturdays, Mark Sand's been running a dogfight training. A lot of them have been in Atmosphere, which is a lot of fun. And on Saturday and Sundays, we have our regularly scheduled hard flight events. And we also, throughout the entire week, are we still doing the bounty hunting service? I know we don't have the channel anymore, Mark Sand. Are we still doing it?
Oh, somebody removed it.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
that's bad. Oh
It
no!
got removed, but yeah, it's still happening.
Okay, so yeah, throughout the week we do a bounty hunting service. So I'll let. Well, actually,
Yeah,
we'll talk about.
bounty hunting / mercenary service.
Yeah.
Yeah, if one of you guys wants to
Late.
talk about that, I have only attended like 2 of them.
Yeah, lately also doing the mercenary services, although it seems not very popular, but the goal is to help people out. I mean, with bounty hunting, you're flying. Yeah, that works pretty good. So if you need some help to level up, or just want some fun, or just want some money, just check if there's somebody in bounty hunting service. Same goes for the mercenary service. That's actually the bunker missions FPS part. I'm focusing on that lately a lot, because Star Citizen is not only about flying, you also have to be able to defend yourself on the ground. Yeah, I'm trying and dying a lot. So that's it actually. During the week, if you notice somebody at the bounty hunting or mercenary service channel, which I have to recreate, you just can hop in and then can have fun and help each other out.
So there is a forum post for that. Feel free to check that out and reach out to people that have like set themselves as available, basically. That they would help for bounty hunting.
Yeah, that was a special point from the bounty hunting service and mercenary service. I mean, usually not everybody can go always, but if you just want to, definitely want to get helped out, just contact the persons on the task forums, and you might find a good matching day and time.
Yeah, thank you guys. And then the other stuff we have going on is our monthly events. Traxus, for this one, are we looking to spin back up the tournaments and fight club soon?
Yeah, my schedule should start to calm down a little bit. So looking to get boxing and get fighting and have a little fun.
Heck yeah.
Nice.
Can delay a fighting club for another half year, then I will stay a champion for a half year.
Yeah, he himself was the champion. That's the problem.
Yeah. So for those of you guys know, the Fight Club one is that just that we're out there fisticuffing and seeing who's the best at unarmed combat. We also do the same thing for dogfight. And I might bring back Star Marine and maybe do something in there. That one's just hard because you can't do private matches, so unfortunately it's not easy. And it's hard to do it now because the whole death mechanic. So if somebody dies, they might lose all their stuff. Granted, last night I died multiple times and I was able to recover my equipment, so that was a good night. But
Yeah, but we were most of the time we were in Armistice Zone, so
true. So that might have helped. Then the other thing we have going on, so this is the monthly leaderboard. So those of you guys that are mining or part of our industry wing doing mining and cargo, make sure if you're doing any of that, make sure you fill out the leaderboard. We did change our rules recently just because the activity on it did dwindle. So make sure you guys are inspiring your other miners and cargo runners to use it, because you need at least, I think I said 3 or 2. I can't remember what I said. I think I said 5. I think you need minimum.
I think 5 for minus,
Okay.
definitely.
Yeah, so a minimum of 5 people to actually contribute to it for the prize. So the prize is a subscriber flare item. So make sure you guys, if you are mining, to just add your stuff to the leaderboard. And then if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to reach out to me or Athley on that one.
Same for trading, by the way.
Yeah.
Trading leaderboard exists. Nobody uses it.
Yeah. So I mean, it's a great one when the Ninetales event's going on. You're doing, especially if you're doing the medical, you could pull in an easy
Yeah.
I think it's 200 or 300,000 if you're doing it with a C2. So it's easy money.
Yeah, that stuff counts.
Yep, it does. Yeah, you just can't include the bonus you get paid. You just include the base amount. But yeah, going forward, like we said earlier, is any events that you guys want to see, feel free to reach out to any of the event coordinators that we mentioned, and we can kind of look into running that event for you. So if it's something that you're just looking to do, and then there's always, if you're just trying to look to play with us, just hop into the SC Live channel is your best bet. If you kind of want to do something different, like a special event on your own, you can just click on join to create channel, and it'll create your own channel. You can name it whatever you want, and that kind of gives you the flexibility to, you can be like, oh, I only want to play with 5 people. You can set your limits. So that's kind of what that is there for. So if you're kind of looking for a private session, you can do those. But that's all I've got. I see, Bonze, you've got a note down here that you wanted to bring up.
Not really. That was more for after.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool.
The stuff for you to think about, basically.
I will read that later then. Oh, actually, that's something we could do with the bot. But yeah, so are there any comments, questions, concerns from anybody?
Yeah, what moisturizer do you use in your skin, Chrome?
It depends. I use a lot of coconut oil and a lot of brightness from this headlight up here.
Looks great. Yeah.
Brightens me out.
Nice.
God, that's too bright. Let me turn that back on.
Speaking of glow, Montoya, you're looking pretty tan.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is my natural brown color. Remember, my people wanted the desert. Remember, should be brown.
The only sunlight I get is from my overhead light. So.
Exactly. From the stream light.
Anything else you guys got? If not, we can shut down the stream.
Yeah, we covered all the points. That was quick.
Yeah, it is.
That
was good.
All right, so
30
I guess we'll
minutes,
open up to the floor. So anyone have questions, comments, suggestions for the way things done, or criticisms about Moxon's decorating? His decorations.
For the muted people, feel free to use the text channel, like either the event chat, or this one for the text channel.
Yep. Yeah, I don't think I only have it set to push to talk for verified people. So test main should be able to talk, but yeah, and they can talk using push to talk. So. But yeah, like Montoya said, if you guys have any questions or whatever, reach out to any of us. That's what we're here for. We're here to support you guys. You guys are all part of the community. That's really what it comes down to, trying to make things happen. So I guess with that,
he's just saying that he doesn't really want to be bothered by you. I mean,
When's the kid gonna show
up?
Could
I make a small comment? Solotac is asking for the fridge of the Redeemer to be fixed.
Oh yeah, I was gonna call Chris about that. 1 second.
Yeah.
Hey, Sandy. Yes, it's me. can you hand me
Please.
Chris the phone? Tell Chris tell him you want the fridge fixed. Okay, love you too. Okay, it's done.
Okay. It will happen soon, TM.
Did you talk about me?
Always,
Yeah.
always.
Hey, I've got a question.
Yes.
I was told if we make test our main squadron, we get a free Idris. So who do we talk to about that?
Yes, I've been meaning to collect org taxes. By the way, anytime you guys have an event, you got to send me 50% for tax reasons.
Oh, okay.
And then once I've collected enough money, I can just buy stuff for you in game.
Yeah,
I thought it was free beer.
Free,
Yeah, that's
free
what I
beer,
also.
definitely.
Along with the
But
cake. Yeah.
you get to be on an Idris for free, but you have to go through your reload. You join the test custodial services, so you'll have to help them out to clean up the game.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
gonna be something.
you know,
50% is only
joke,
like 5
but
cents though. So
when orgs 2.0, whatever the tools do come out, and there is a tax feature, I don't know if it's going to go the same way as Eve or if it's voluntary or whatever, but the odds are there will be an org bank. And being how large we are, it's conceivable that we'll just have tons of money just to buy Idrises. It's possible we'll have just an Idris fleet and just throw them around.
Yeah, just ram them into each other for
And Idris per
kills.
player.
well, last we checked, we did have over 44 javelins. So
Hey, Dr. Gunner,
Hey, what's up, Drake?
when you sneak in?
Welcome.
We have at least 3 hours. So
Yeah, we
Yeah,
definitely have-
we joke about that, but I don't doubt that we will be flush with money at some point in the game, and so
Yeah.
if we need 100 Idrises, it can be done.
once we conquer the markets.
It'll be exciting, yes.
Yeah.
Once we actually play the game properly. And, speaking of playing the game properly, who was it that one of the devs was mentioning that he saw some more sneak peeks about Squadron 42? And we should be seeing more about that in this year's CitizenCon. So,
Hopefully.
Exciting.
yeah, I don't know if that is a leak or not, but do expect some Squadron 42 stuff in this year's CitizenCon presentation,
Yeah, hope
which
so.
is supposedly very good.
That's
Hope so.
October, right? They haven't given us a date or anything, though.
No, nothing.
It's mid
A
October.
release this year.
Yeah, probably be a Saturday in October like they did last year. It was started, I think, 11 Eastern last time. So
Oh, and there's at least 3 unannounced ships in the roadmap, so expect some sort of ship
Yeah.
sale with that too.
That's
Overall,
everybody.
yeah, prepare your wallets.
take out
Request-
another mortgage. You know, you'll be
Request that overtime.
yeah, overtime.
Uh,
really.
Sell your car.
Oh, there was a boss citizen in Tacoma, Washington, over the past weekend. Lefty attended. I saw at least one other person wearing a test hat.
Yeah,
I didn't know who that was. Anyone know?
there'll be one in Atlanta that I'll be going to. So if any of you guys are in Atlanta or the Georgia area, it's a Dragon Con one. So I think it's on a Saturday, Sunday. So yeah, if you're interested in that, let me know. I'll toss you the link. I'll probably put it up in
There's
events
a
as well.
boss citizen.
Yeah, make a
Dragon
event for it.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, but anyway, the boss citizens are good. If you get the opportunity, go check it out. It's a lot of fun. Jake Bradley was there, and also Zane, the guy who did the holographic UI, was in attendance. I believe, not confirmed. I haven't checked the pictures yet. But worth it. So since there's no real CitizenCon, if there's a boss citizen next to you, worth the while. Check it out. Get to meet people.
Yeah, definitely reach out to your local chapter. So there's I say chapter, that's a weird way to put it, but local group.
It's not for the K.
I'm sure you'll be like most of them will be doing events in their area. So I know I'm setting one up for North Carolina. We'll be doing a virtual Bar Citizen together, so we'll all be watching CitizenCon, and it's a lot of fun. ran one last year. It was small. I only had like maybe 5 or 10 people show up, but I ran it out.
Can
of my
I
house.
show up? Even though I'm not,
Yeah, more than
I'm not
welcome.
technically there.
I think we actually streamed it to Discord too, because Lefty wanted to put it on his stream or something. So
Yeah.
because we'll be doing one in Discord as well, so we'll probably have people in Discord that are also just watching the event together. So whether you want to see people in person or stay in Discord, we'll support it all. But yeah, I think that's all we got for today. So
No
unless-
further questions, comments, so we sign it off. Nope.
No.
All right. I'd just like to thank everyone again for your time and also for your continued efforts in making Test Squadron the best squadron. I really do appreciate it. I know A lot of you, like Icaro, are basically ignoring their wives and families just so they can hang out in Discord with their friends.
Yeah, we
So
must.
thanks, guys. I really do appreciate all the effort, and I know this has taken a bit more years than we expected, but we're almost there. Like within the next 10 years, this game will come out. Okay, trust me on this.
We're at least halfway.
Believe me.
We Grandpa Montoya in a wheelchair. Like,
You laugh, you too, yeah.
yeah.
That was the funny thing, because like, well, Velvet's not here, but Velvet was like 18 or 19 when he joined Test. Now he's like 29 and has a child, so I laugh at him. Yeah, the joke's in all of us. Anyway. Well, thanks, guys. I appreciate it.
Yep. See you guys.
Thank you, Crom. Thanks a lot, guys. Ciao, ciao. Bye-bye.